I'll be sing a song from my friend before we go. I'll be sing a song from my friend before we go.
We got Abigail Yearwood who just joined us. She said, good morning, you guys. Enjoying the show. Well, we're glad you are. Geneva Dapson. Yeah, good morning. I need a birthday shout out, okay? Geneva from Tea Kettle Village. You hear? Tea Kettle Village is in Las Vegas. And she's sending a big shout out to her friends in Tea Kettle.
You do it fine right there. You do it fine right there. You do it fine right there. Take it low, take it low, Lord, 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 take your time right there. You do it fine right there. You do it wine right there. You do it fine right there. We know the dark, them boys, them people, they don't know. When we rub up, what's more than they hide it, but we show. Hey, 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 hello, good day. Hey, 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 hello, good day. Them boys and the people, they don't know. Then they rub up, what's more than I hide it, but we show. Hey, 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 hello, good day. Hey, 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 hello, good day. God make Adam be Eve. He never make a be Steve. I man strongly believe. A man of be Steve. No. Ready, baby, not to go, baby. Ready, baby, not to go, baby. Ready, baby, not to go, baby. God make Adam be Eve. He never make a be Steve. I man strongly believe. A man of be Steve.
Yeah, it's getting pretty hot here inside Little Belizemix. I almost said Radio Belizemix studio. Little Belize restaurant, all right. But then again, the kitchen is not too far from us, so that's all right. All right, so we're back, and it's good for you to join us.
Dedicate something to
once
her.
again, we want to say good morning here to all the folks who join us. He wants to send a shout out to who? Go ahead, send your shout
You
out.
can send out some shout outs right now if you have anyone you want to shout out to. He was just showing me his mom who just passed away.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
So you can.
Yes,
Go ahead.
yes, I want to send a shout out to all my lovely daughters.
Right.
My son that I just found in Belize.
Woohoo!
And
Yeah, we saw this.
I want to send a shout out also to my family for being there throughout all my mom illness and for taking care of my mom. Because I love my mom and I miss my mom so much. So I want to give a shout out to my brother Mark Ihino. He was there with her throughout the whole ordeal. And my sisters and my brothers that was there to see it all and to take care of the finance and all of that stuff that is good, that works for, for appreciating having a wonderful mom like mine.
All right.
Yeah, well, we were definitely our prayers with you always.
Right.
Okay. And to your family, we want to wish them all the best. We've got a couple folks who just joined us. Mauricia Requena Mangar. You hear the R how you roll?
The R.
All right, good.
Yes.
Fully of energy, and as usual, well, thank you. Penny Jacobs just joined us. Penny, good morning to you. And you are watching and listening to Wake Up Like This. Talk to me, Queen Lorna.
All right, Mr. Johnson. Well said with all your shout outs and our condolences. Mr. Michael says he's been convinced to come back out on the scene. And so we welcome you back out. So we want to go back into a couple more things. What area of Belize are you from, basically? I didn't even get that. Are you from the city? Or?
I'm actually from Belmopan.
He is from Belmopan. All right. And basically your music career started in Belize, and you've been trained with the best of Sam Hamilton, Glenn Booth, and there's one more band I think you were really involved with, is the Messengers. Can you tell us a little bit?
The Messengers was just for the Raise Up show. They had all their guys. They wanted me, but they couldn't use me at that time because they didn't want to get rid of no one.
Okay, so you were just like a special guest.
And so Glenn Booth won. It's like the same thing with the Laura Rayburn combo. I had to wait on Sam to retire, and up to this date, he hasn't retired.
Oh, no,
Sam,
no,
I'm still waiting on you. Okay?
No retirement for
so
Sam,
I can
sorry.
be with the band. Anyways, they used to always make sure that I get guest shots whenever I'm around on the Laura Rayburn at the Big Apple and things like that. They made sure that I'm singing George Michael's One More Try. They made sure that I sing that song.
That is, we're going to sing that at the end because I like that was my boy too. So, again, when did you come out here to the U.S.? I know you did your thing in Belize and then you migrate to the U.S. And once you got here, did anyone convince you as far as the music concern, or you had a mind of what you want to do when you got out here? Can you tell us a little bit of your transition?
Well, one of the main reasons I came was to further my music career. There was only so much I can do in Belize. So I have people that keep coming to me and telling me, Mike, come on, let's go with me, let's go with me. And then, for those of you that know him, Tukutak, he always comes.
Tukutak, yes.
He always come and said, come on, man, let me take you to America. And I'd be like, nah, man, I'm cool. And eventually, after what you call it, Independence Day, 1988, after I did that huge show.
Right, you were out here with the big rigs.
A few people still tell me about that. I came.
Right.
And as soon as I landed, they put me around all the Belizeans, and there was so much music going on, so much clubbing, so much house parties.
That's right. Those were the good old days.
It was so good back in those days. Right now, we will have 3, 4 house parties to go tonight. It's Saturday and things like that. Those were the good old days. And then I got with the Dangriga's children.
Dangriga's children out here?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know.
That's Charles Baltazar's band.
Okay, okay.
He used to live in Linwood, and their singers were English and
English
and Carl Smith.
Carl Smith, all right.
I followed them.
Okay.
So I followed some of the
Two
best.
good leaders.
Yes. They put me on their album and all that. I did Shower Me With Your Love. So if you guys want to look up that, you will find that I did a song on that album. And from there on, I went to several other bands. I went to Better Rhythms, that's with Whirl.
Okay.
His real name is Ernest Milton, but he passed away now, God bless his soul. That was one of my greatest accomplishments, Better Rhythms, because I had some of the most professional musicians. I'm talking about Michael Hyde. I'm talking about Philip Mosley that backs up Stevie Wonder. He plays right next to Stevie Wonder every time Stevie Wonder travel.
Okay.
That's how good he is. And it was a hell of an experience those years that I spent on PCH. We hit from Malibu to Dana Point.
Right.
On PCH. We hit every club. And absolutely every venue you can think about, from Golden Sales, the Corona Cafe, we hit Dana Point, everything that you can on PCH. So those were wonderful summers and things like that.
So you really had a very enjoyable time. So you haven't regret anything coming to the U.S. as far as your music careers is concerned, because it seemed like you got hooked up with the best. And back then, back in those days, also you had hooked up with Papa Curly and all that stuff. Papa Curly, I'm calling you out. You're next on my show, okay? So you're at the Key Fest and all that stuff. I think that's where I first saw you working with Papa Curly and all those big productions that he used to have, right?
He put me in all those Key Fests. Remember those Key Fests?
No, I do remember those Key Fests, yes. I mean, we really had some great times. We have a lot of professional and great musicians, Belizeans, and so one more, another question for you. I'm going to go through the question because I'm going to bring in the next guest.
I just want to say real quickly,
go ahead.
Unbeknownst to most people, I, Michael Mossiah, I actually had a recording contract back in 1994.
Right. Yes, you can. But you were singing. They wanted you to sing reggae, right?
I messed up the contract because it was only for 2 years, and I went there thinking that they want me to do reggae music. No, they want me to do R&B.
R&B.
And I did so many months in the studio doing these R&B songs. And when I presented it to them, they said, we wanted you for the latter, which was the reggae music. because of the accent. They wanted me for that. And so they told me to go back to the drawing board. But before you know it, the time ran out. They needed their producers. My 2 years was up, and I messed up something. Let's put it this way. I didn't actually comprehend.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
That's it right there, and that's one of the things we're addressing. I said we as will reveal some stuff to you later on, but I'm glad you brought it up. Eljai Royal just joined. Eljai is watching, so Eljai could relate to a lot of stuff that you're saying right now because he now know what goes on behind the scene and the contract and what is expected and stuff like that. So. And Emmanuel Catus just joined us too.
Michael Wagner.
A lot of musicians are watching and hearing all this right now. They know.
I remember signing a contract is like signing a book.
Right.
It was a lot of signatures. And me and my ego and my attitude towards life and this don't give a damn attitude, I took this thing for granted.
Right.
This was huge. I was with the same people that did Atlantic Star, you know.
Wow. But he didn't have the proper guidance.
Right,
see, and that's what we have to do today.
And I tried to explain this to Belizean musicians. Whatever you do, try your best not to stay local. Because local can and will kill your career. And I think it's because of my frustration with being local is what let me decided to just say
take a break and forget it.
And of course I moved to Florida for my daughters, and that got me away from the Belizean community. And then I dropped out of sight, and then I lost interest.
Right.
I would not go as far as saying don't deal with the locals. I would say strike a balance. That's what I would say, because your people are your people, but at the same time, if you want to move forward, you definitely have to go beyond the borders.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
And your people will follow you if you try to branch out. You understand me?
Of course. LJ is a living legend right now in terms of understanding that you could still take care of your own, but then you have to move beyond your own. You got to you have to move beyond the borders.
And I got to tell you that the Lord give it and the Lord take it away. If you don't use it, you will lose it.
That's a fact.
And mentally, I truly believed that I had lost my voice. And that's the reason why I stayed out of the public eyes. Because when I came back to California, I saw that karaoke was big and everybody was singing. And I said, okay, everybody can sing. I'm cool. And so I didn't do it no more. But I was missing out on something that I love the most. I tell you, singing is right up there with me, with sex.
Oh, Lord.
It's on the top of my list.
You know what I like? He said that, but he was damn serious. He was right there.
Right there.
The people in
that's
my
how important
knows that I am not playing. You understand me?
That's right.
This is very, very important that you understand the significance of how much I love music.
Right.
And if you know how much I love women, you will understand how much I love music.
Oh, wow.
Simple as that.
That's right. Okay,
but you know what's funny? That's where I met him, you know. That's why he met me at karaoke.
Really?
That's where I first met him, you know, and it's his passion.
But see, I'm glad that he's saying this anyway, because see, this is the reason for I wake up like this.
Open pocket, music, and sex.
You hear it, guys? And this is the reason why we don't want them to give up on something that you love. And this is the reason why we fish you guys out to come back. Don't give up on your dreams. Let's keep it going. And again, with proper guidance, you know, the sky is the limit. So that's what we're working on, to make sure that our artists and everybody in that field of work, the entertainment, we know exactly what we need to keep it going. Okay? So I like that, and all the musicians that's listening, good morning, Mr. Michael Wagner and High Tension Band. You guys are having something coming up in May. If you guys could just shoot me over that information and date, okay? I'm gonna ask you a few more questions.
All right, we're saying good morning here to Michael Wagner, who just joined us on Facebook. Trisha Burke, good morning to you. We're also saying good morning to Barbara Lewis Renault, or should I say. High Tension Dawson, Dawson saying good morning. El Joy, once again, good morning to you. We want to say good morning here to Emmanuel Catuz, Penny Jacobs, Alva Ramirez, good morning. Dorsey Reynolds, good morning to you. Glenford Young, good morning. Good morning, Geneva Dapson. We're saying good morning to you. Abigail Yearwood, Rita Maybana, it's your birthday, I understand. Well, happy birthday greetings going out to you.
All day.
To Edwin Jacinto McCoy, good morning. We thank you for joining us. More music, and when we come back, just a little bit more with Mr.
Michael,
right? And then we'll move on because we have some more lovely people.
Woo, yeah, we got female power.
Yeah, we have some lovely folks ready to sit on the hot seat.
Female power in the house.
Man saying that the handyman, best when it's down. You could call him middle of the night, he go come around. His neighbor husband work hard, he work from 12 to 6. And every time he go to work, his wife find something to fix. Soon as the husband gets naked, she jump on the phone. Hurry up, call the handyman. She say she dey home alone. Oh, me brother, what you say? Now who you say they over there? Lord, the thing that the handyman stuttering something down there. Oh, me sister, what you say? Now who the work down there? Lord, I said that the handyman is the lay some pipe down there. Don't you think it's strange? The man come over in the middle of the night. Don't you think that's strange? Don't you think that's strange, girl? Don't you think that's strange? The man come over in the middle of the night. Don't you think that's strange? Get that in the handyman. Best man in town. Get that in the handyman. Best one around. If you have a problem, don't you hesitate. Just call this number, you want an estimate.
Well, that's the music there of Harrington Trop. Let me just remind you folks here of the Red Carpet Affair coming up on April 15th. That's right at 18355 South Figueroa Street in Torrance, California, 90248. And we've got quite a lot that's going to be happening on the red carpet. To start with Jumo, Jumo, formerly the singer from Barney and the Dragoneers. Keith Lynn, the legendary Keith Lynn is going to be there. Little Jun, hot on the stage. Also, we got guests like Dylan Jones, King Rancho, Mr. Michael Mossiah, who's here with us right now. He's going to be there. Who else? Yeah, Mr. Michael Wagner has just joined the lineup, of course. Then we got Carbon Dynamics Band, Lidania Band. All right, Culture Band. Endeavor's Band is going to be there. Fred Dixon is the MC along with Marcus B. Also hosted by Flash. And we also have the lovely
Lisa Bella.
And she's in the house with us.
You're going to
see her right now. And for those ladies who want to know about hairstyle, just stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Beauty there.
Yeah. We have, of course, Clyde Juliet and Belize Runway, Miss Bana? What?
No. Cherry
Aldana. I keep that Aldana and Bana with me. Good. Miss Cherry. And tell you what.
And Miss Elaine Proby is also the host of the show.
But I want to tell you something also about Miss Cherry, though. She's no joke behind the camera. No?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I love it.
And you got not a style. Sometimes put the camera way up.
Wait. With a pose, right?
Yeah.
Clip. She's taking us posing, but she's posing.
Now she's posing too. Because I am ready to take the picture and then her camera come all the way up here.
Well, that's my girl, Miss Cherry Aldana. All right, so we're going to come back with a few more questions for Mr. Michael Mossiah, and we're going to wrap it up. You got something? Okay. So he got something else in store at the end of his wrap up. He said, I'm not going to wrap up without doing this little thing for you guys. So 2 more questions for you, Michael. I need to know basically who inspired you. Is there anybody? I'm talking about out here. I'm not talking about Belize now. I'm talking about out here. Is there anything around you, anybody around you that inspire you? I know you just mentioned certain people, like Mr. David Arana, that pulled you back out of that hole, and that's what we do. Because we want our artists to keep going. We don't have many, we don't have too much of us, so we got to build, you guys. We have to build. I have the dance company, so I know exactly what that is. We're a little quiet right now, but we're still here, and stuff like that. So is there anything else around you that you would like to even give you more inspiration, or someone?
What inspires me today is the artists them. The ones them out there that doesn't have that much talent, but it doesn't matter to them. They're out there doing their thing. And on the top of my list on people out there that inspires me that are very talented are The Weeknd and Bruno Mars. These are the people that I look at and I listen to them, and I feel a little bit of envy.
You want to be there.
Because that could have been me if I didn't stop, or if I had taken it a little bit more serious, and things like that. And when I listen to them, I feel so deprived, like I sold myself short and I did my due as a musician.
But here's the thing is that I always remember this from my mom. As long as you're breathing and you're alive,
it's never too late.
It's never too late
You
for you
could
to
still
start.
be there
Yeah.
in
So I still see you as a star.
right.
Yes, sir.
Now and later on, as a matter of fact, I could drive for you to your limousine.
Right. No,
I'll
no
be right
forget,
there.
no forget we, because
No, forget we.
Bruno Mars is listening.
Because I'll pull up this video right here. I'll pull up back.
That's right.
I'll save it for that time.
Right.
So I encourage you to go forward.
So, as long as you keep pushing forward, and you make that jump, don't worry about what nobody say, because see, this is the era we in. If you worry about what people say, you're not gonna get anywhere. So don't worry about what people think, what people say. You got to do you, and you have a vision of where you want to be. So let's push forward to that vision up there, and we're gonna get there. Trust me. We gonna get there. I need somebody to get there, some Belizean to get there, so that we all can rejoice.
It's interesting that you said all those things just now, because that song that I told you about, Groovin', that's the reason why I like that song, because it explains all those things.
All those things?
Yeah.
Wow. So is that what we're gonna hear right now?
Yes,
After
sir.
we give another shout out, the main purpose of the highlight of this show today, you guys, as you guys can see, we are pushing forward 1 week left on the International Red Carpet Affair, which is April 15th. And it's an award show, you guys. So don't forget the main source of our production. We have some very important people that we are giving awards to. So we have some awardees: Chico Ramos, Keith Lynn, Vincent Samuels, and it's an international thing. We got Trinidad, we have Guyana, we have a whole lot of people in the house. Mr. Will Johnson is also one of our awardees. Dr. Harold Ganga and Margaret Usher and Junior Francis. So you know what? I need, this part is very, very important to the International Red Carpet. So again, see Michael on April 15th, and you're going to take us out with a little of that sensational voice. Hit it.
Like I was saying, I get my kicks from watching people coming to and fro. And if you ask them where they going, half of them don't know. And they're the ones who thinks I'm crazy, but they don't realize that I'm just grooving. I'm grooving out all night. Keep on moving. Don't stop grooving till I die. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Woo!
Back.
You're right. That song have all the right words to it. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. And once again, you guys, look in the camera and tell them where you at. We are here at Little Belize Restaurant, live on
I Wake Up Like This.
Every Friday night, she let her orange bowl. Granny wine, show them galley wine. Granny wine, show them galley wine. My granny is 94, she can still take it low. Granny still go wine, granny still can do it. My granny is 94, she can still take it low. Granny still go wine, granny still can do it. Long time, she used to sport. They used to pop a car when it was steamboat. From long time, granny no cold. Every Friday night, she let her orange bowl. My granny the wine from Belize was a colony. My granny the wine before Belize was a country. My granny do it good from the days when they cook my food. The way my granny wine, all I know wish you no good. Granny wine, show them galley wine. Granny wine, show them galley wine. My granny is 94, she can still take it low. Granny still go wine, granny still can do it. My granny is 94, she can still take it low. Granny still go wine, granny still can do it. Long time, she used to sport. They used to pop a car when it was steamboat. From long time, granny no cold. Every Friday night, she let her orange bowl. Granny wine, show them galley wine. Granny wine, show them galley wine. My granny is 94, she can still take it low. Granny still go wine, granny still can do it. My granny is 94, she can still take it low.
All right, we want to say good morning here to Ronali Sanchez, watching from Inglewood, California. Ronali, good morning to you. Once again, to Rita May Banner, all the best to you. Esther Lisbeth Sylvia just joined us on Facebook. We're hoping that you're having a good morning. Ellen Flowers, good morning to you too. Jolene Roca, she's saying good morning. We're saying good morning to you. Hoping you're enjoying your Saturday morning thus far. Lincoln Smith, yep, watching from Brooklyn. We're saying good morning to you. To the folks in New York, once again, good morning. Chicago, Atlanta, Canada, we're saying good morning to you. And of course, all the rest who have just joined us, welcome aboard. Mayward, saying love the vibes. All right, so we've got this song for you, and right after the song, we're going to be chit-chatting with Miss Aldana and of course, Queen Lorna.
Perdona si te hago sufrir, pero es que no está en mis manos. Pero es que no está en mis manos. Me he enamorado, me enamorado, me enamoré. Perdona si te causo dolor. Perdona si te digo adiós. ¿Cómo decirle que te amo?
Sí, para todos mis amigos en Cayo, Orange Walk, Corozal, buenos días. You're listening to Radio Belizemix, and we're live from Little Belize Restaurant.
Yo le dije que no. Soy honesto con ella y contigo. A ella la quiero y a ti te he olvidado. Si tú quieres seremos amigos. Yo te ayudo a olvidar el pasado. No te aferres. Ya no te aferres a un imposible.
We're also saying good morning here to Miss Joan Greenwood, who just joined us. Good morning, Miss Joan.
Good morning, Miss Joan Greenwood.
Tú bien sabes que no fue mi culpa. Tú te fuiste sin decirme nada.
ladies and gentlemen, this is Radio Belizemix, and you're listening to a Wake Up Like This live on Radio Belizemix. We're here at Little Belize Restaurant, and folks, we're enjoying the music. I saw some head bumpings, you know what I'm saying? Well, we got to get back to the program. We're on a Wake Up Like This with Queen Lorna, and now we have
the
Miss
lovely
Miss Aldana.
Cherry Aldana, Miss Runway. And welcome. It's afternoon already. We're having so much fun, Will.
She got it right. She got it right.
She be there this morning.
Yeah. She there for this morning.
Wait, for somebody where nervous, it may come early. It may
I like that.
It may be very early. I think it may prepare itself, you know.
Oh yeah, it's better early than late, you know.
Right.
You know how they say, you know, black people, we always late, so I have to make that good example, you know.
Thank you for making that example, good example, because I always the car running into and Mr. Will Johnson over here. I always look at me like crazy. I said, boy, I better come early.
Yeah.
I better come early. So I do appreciate you coming in early and wasu it off, because she's usually on this side of the fence interviewing people.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But she
Yeah.
don't like interview, you know, she don't like when nobody.
We have that in common. I don't like to be interviewed by anybody. I like doing the interview.
Right. It's a difference, because even with me, it's easier for me to be on the other side of the fence than, you know, on that side. I'm just now getting good with it since he given me a lot of practice, so
Right.
I'm pretty good.
Right,
But
right.
again, today we're here at Little Belize Restaurant, live on a Wake Up Like This. And you guys, April 15th is the International Red Carpet. Get your tickets here at Little Belize Restaurant. And there is a whole lot of other outlets. We have Stones Market, Pelican Restaurant, Jones and Sisters, Mars Caribbean Restaurant, Belizean Paradise, Sea Breeze, Miss Jean Dawson, and we have some location all the way in Lancaster, and Ocho Rios Grill. So you can pick up your ticket at any one of these locations. So again, we're pumping up Saturday, April 15th, and also Saturday, April 15th is your last day for taxes. You guys, I don't know how Miss Proby is going to do this with the International Red Carpet on the same day of the last day of taxes, but she will be calling in shortly because she don't want you guys to miss this deadline. And we're back to you, Miss Runway. I give you a little chance to breathe.
I said to myself, you know what? Because people like dress up, you know. Once it's an elegant thing, it's attractive. Yeah. You know. And
So your mind was running at that point, right?
My mind was just looking at the backdrop, and everybody was just catering to the backdrop, just wanted to stay on that backdrop, and I was going, you know what, I can do this, you know, like this is something that I do for other people, why not do it for myself? So I, you know, went on and, you know, researched how to become a, you know, like a red carpet backdrop photographer, and got all of my equipment.
And that's where the magic started.
That's when the magic started.
So you decide, did someone say you should label your business like that, or you just say, that is what I'm gonna, that's what I'm gonna call myself.
That's what I'm gonna call myself.
And that's interesting because, you know me, I tend to listen very good, and I tend to bring it, I guess awareness, I bring it to the forefront. You know, Miss Belize Runway, I know basically people say, well, she only take picture of herself. How we know what your work look like? Because when you see Miss Belize Runway, that only you then they see. They don't see your work. So where can they go to see your work per se of what you do for other people? Is there a website or a Facebook? Because I see Miss Belize Runway, and I see you as this beautiful model, which is good, but as far as, you know, people like to see other work.
There is an album. I do have a red carpet album, and I do have a headshot album in my Facebook.
On Facebook?
In Facebook.
You know, I've
And
never
so,
been to that
yeah.
page. I never know.
Yeah. Yeah, I have everything. I'm very organized, so I have everything labeled, you know. But um, being that I shoot celebrities, a lot of times I cannot post those photos.
Right.
Those are private photos, and I don't have, the okay to do that. So a lot of my work are not shown when it comes to celebrities. Now, I've done magazines, I've done, various of headshots and, various things.
Right.
And those are on Facebook. So what I have a contract for that is okay for me to post, I can post those.
Okay.
A lot of celebrities are very private, and they don't want me to put that on my page.
Exactly. Okay, so we have on Facebook, there's Cherry Aldana page, and then there's a Belize Runway page?
No, just one. It's just one.
Oh, it's the same page?
It's the same page, yeah.
Okay,
So if you go into my albums, it's all labeled, and you can see headshots that I've done, and you can see, on the red carpet stuff.
All right, all right. So we're gonna throw down some little June music or something, and then we're gonna come back.
All right, we're back, and we're back. You're listening to Radio Belizemix. We're live at Little Belize Restaurant, and well, we had some technical difficulties, of course, and it is fixed, and we're back. Lorna?
With all this energy going on in
That's
this
right.
room.
Too much energy.
All the energy going on in here, boy, I swear. But things happen, and we're back.
Well, you got your technician right here, so that's the good part.
That's why I like working with you, Will, because you're going to fix it. And I like what you said, we back because we're bad. I thought you was going to say something else, but I want to say again, a pleasant good afternoon, world, and everyone that visit us here at Little Belize Restaurant today. We thank you. We thank you. Before we get back to the lovely Miss Belize Runway, and we have waiting in the wing patiently the lady that is responsible for making you all beautiful. Miss Lisa Bella is coming up in 2 minutes. First of all, I just want to give a thank you for to a lot of people. I can't call all the names, so if I miss any of you guys, for helping pushing the International Red Carpet, which is April 15th. King Stamina, I do appreciate you pushing and sharing the flyer for me, especially Farron Smith and Mr. Will Johnson and Miss Lisa Bella and Miss Runway, and I mean everyone, all the promoters that is promoting the show. Easy B, who couldn't be here today. I mean, we got so many people that is doing this because they know that it's such a great thing to do right now and to have, which is April 15th, the International Red Carpet Affair. And I want to hear Miss Runway say this because, this is her thing on the other side of the fence. Right now she's sweating like a dog right now, But I'm going to let her give me a shout out on the International Red Carpet Affair.
Hi guys, this is your girl, Belize Runway, and I will be shooting on this International Red Carpet Affair, and you can pick up your tickets at these participating locations. Hurry, this is next Saturday. You don't have a lot of time. Be there or be square.
All right.
Like that.
Be there or be squared, and be beautiful or handsome, because she will be shooting you guys. And you can they get their picture right there and then?
I can print this picture right there on the spot.
Yes.
And they are.
That would be great help, because a lot of people want their pictures, and then they call me, and then I'm like, well, I can't really go back to find out who you are, what you look like. I want my picture. So at the night of the 15th, you can purchase your ticket right away at Miss Runway booth. So once again, you have any final note that you want to give, or any shout out you want to give out there?
I do. I really want to thank my Belizean people for giving me the opportunity as a female photographer. They have embraced me, dramatically. I'm getting a little teary-eyed. But no, seriously, it's like when I first came into the Belizean community as a photographer, a lot of them didn't even know I was from Belize.
Right.
So I had to go buy this bangle.
She believes you, and I could tell she's believes you.
Like, look, bangle. Okay, so I really, really, really want to appreciate, thank everybody, to the bottom of my heart for keeping me busy, and they're my biggest supporters, and I thank you, all of you for that. which is another reason why I had to put the name Belize somewhere in my
front,
photography,
right.
yeah, to represent who I am.
And I really like that because, you know, the biggest promoter for our country is the entertainers, the people in those in the type of business that we are. And I encourage to promote Belize if you guys can, if you guys want to the max, you know. The performers, the artists, you know, wave a flag. You know, I want to see my Belize flag, and you know, wherever we are, because as a cultural group that I am, with my group, it's Belize all over, you guys, which is my stage production coming sometime soon. Again, I had Belize all over 1, and then we plan to do Belize all over 2, because I'm a true Belizean, 100% Hattieville Aryan. So to all my Hattieville folks, hello. And is there anything else, Miss Runway, so we can that you have?
I don't. Oh yeah, the carnival coming up mid-June, I believe.
June is the carnival.
Yeah, I will be shooting the carnival and filming at the same time. I do film too.
Okay.
And BET Awards coming up. I'll be there.
You'll be working.
I'll be working on that. And
okay.
So, yeah.
Keeping busy.
Keeping busy always.
All right. So there you have it, you guys. We want to tell the world where you are. We're here at Little Belize Restaurant, and you are on.
Yes.
I wake
up like this.
That's right.
Yeah, man.
Thank you so much.
You enjoy soca music? Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Mercy, mercy, mercy. Inside the big dancehall party, this girl was shaking she body. When she starts to move and break the way, all of a sudden the selector sing, myself, myself, myself. And in the air jump, jump up. And in the air jump up. When your body, jump up. When your body, jump up. When I go down, jump up. When I come up, jump up. And I hold the house coming on the door. When the selector starts to jump.
We're saying good afternoon here to Miss Abigail Yearwood, just joined us. And for those who lost the connection and join us again, we thank you for doing so. It's good to have you with us.
This is a big bad ocean sound.
Vibes got a new style, a new style. Well, I decided to take she home, take she home.
All right, well, we're back, and we're feeling a little bit hungry now. But the good thing is the kitchen is right next door. So for those of you feeling hungry, come on down to Little Belize Restaurant and get your rice and bean, chicken and salad. I had some salbutas earlier.
On the Johnny cake, me
That's
just come out of the oven when I grab it.
Goodness.
Yes.
I remember the guy last week who had that bun who didn't want to let it go.
Oh yeah, the part bun. There's not much left today, you guys. A few coconut tart is going very quickly. The jam roll. Big up our baker, you know. Big it up, big it up. All right, so again, guys, woo, we have so many talents coming out of that little jewels we call Belize, you guys. But some of you, I haven't been able to reach you guys. I need you guys to reach out to me if you guys would like to come on a Wake Up Like This. To tell the world of all the great things that you guys been doing. And if people don't know you, this is a chance to get them know you, because you know we are on the #1 radio station. That's here, right. Radio Belizemix. And And if you want to know anything about Radio Belizemix, you can just hit up the man over here, the wonderful producer that is pushing me to my limit, because when I first started out, I used to kick him on it. I used to kick him under the table like, help, help. He looked at me like, no.
No, you got to do it.
You got to do it. So thank you for the hard way of
That's
making
right.
me work.
And thank you for your patience, of course, because we always have little things that could go south.
Yes.
Some days it's just perfect, and sometimes something goes
Oh,
south.
yeah.
But you have to keep a cool mind all the time, breathe, and then you let it happen.
Life is not perfect, you
That's right.
guys, but we can think that we have a perfect life by doing the right thing and also helping others that you're able to help. And we are here to form the unity. And I think that at the end of this session, it's time for our unity party.
All right.
We got to bring back everyone and invited guests, and we're going to have that unity party.
I feel
Yes.
good about that.
All right. So we're here with the lovely and the one and only Miss Lisa Bella.
It's Lisa,
And,
but finally get to meet her in person.
Fine, and yes, you see, this is my meeting her too. So don't be shy. So welcome, and you're here on our Wake Up Like This, and our main goal today is basically, like, we all see you around. I've been seeing you around the events and different things, but we never really connect to, no one introduced us personally. So this is a good thing. And we do appreciate you coming on the international red carpet. And she's going to be that lovely host with Miss Elaine Proby.
Great.
Miss Sister Elaine Proby at Proby's Tax and Accounting. Guys, just give her a call. I guess she's totally tied up right now because she was supposed to call in. And if you guys need your tax appointment, call 323-290-9034.
All right.
Okay? And how are you doing today?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Just good?
Excellent.
Put it a little bit, yeah. She's doing great, you guys. She's doing great. She was able to run out of her busy schedule and came over here. So I'm gonna make this quickly so she could get back to business. Can you tell the world a little bit about who Lisa is, and then we're gonna get into the formation of your business and why they call you the Hairfairy.
Okay.
So we wanna know a little bit about Lisa.
Well, I'm Lisa. My real name is Mona Lisa Hulse.
Mona Lisa
Hulse, and I was born and raised in Belize. And I decided to migrate to the USA in 1994 to expand and just to test out my talent and my artistic talent.
That's right.
I love fashion and art and hair, of course. So I decided to come out where I can expand my business.
Right, and I noticed that the business part of you, I'm sure you've done a lot of shows to display that artistic part of you. I haven't seen anything that you've done, but I'm sure you've done the fashion shows and
Yes.
and I could see you around judging several beauty pageants and different things like that.
Right.
And it goes way back. So you started way back in 1985 with
Yes.
besides all the education that you have and all the degrees that she have, is she just telling us a little bit about that? That's great. And first of all, tell them exactly where your shop is, because I did not know.
I'm located at 4435 West Slauson Boulevard, and at Kips Sharp and Sassy. And I mostly come in by appointments only. So you guys could email me or text me at 310-925-5711, or just email me at the hairfairy2016@gmail.com.
Right, and I know you guys gonna be getting ready for this red carpet, so you want to tell them that number again, because you're gonna have to get that hair do together.
Oh yes. Yeah.
You know, but how
Beautified.
did you come up with the name? I mean, did someone says, "Oh, Lisa, you're so good." How did you come up with that name, Fairy, Hair Fairy? You know,
Well,
the
before,
extension.
yeah, I had a lot of nicknames before because I'm quick. I'm
Oh,
quick and I'm
quick is
really
good.
quick, yeah. And I'm really talented. I'm good at what I do, and I get the clients in and out, and keep them happy. And they call me Quick Weaves because I do a weave in less than 3 hours, and a press and curl in less than 2 hours. And they were like, "Oh, you're like the tooth fairy. We just wave the wand, yeah,
It's
and
done.
and I'm there to the rescue all the time. Last minute appointments. I make sure that everybody is beautiful and happy and
Yeah, and that's a good thing, you guys, because I can't stand go to I have a 3 o'clock appointment. I have a 3 o'clock appointment, and I get there and I just sit 2 hours. If get me here, do done. Me not like that. So I like to go in and I like to go out.
exactly.
So it's good to have people like you where you're not sitting there for hours. It's appointment only. If you have a 3 o'clock appointment, I'm sure she's going to make sure that your appointment is at 3 o'clock as long as you get there.
Right, exactly.
So that is a very good thing.
Yeah.
How many years in business?
22 years now I've been doing hair. Yeah, yes.
22 years in business, you guys. So you can't go wrong by visiting Miss Lisa Bella at her location for doing those hair. So besides the hairdo and besides hair, what else do you like per se as far as the entertainment or anything that you like?
Okay, well, one thing that I'm working on right now is my own product line. In the lab right now, I have my edge control, which is like my grease, and also my shampoos, conditioners, and my hairsprays.
And you know what is so cute because I can see that on the shelf. Lisa Bella or Hairfairy, which is whatever it is, but I could see it on the shelf right now. So that's a very good thing to climb up the ladder with and having your own products.
Right.
Ooh,
Yes.
that's a big thing. I like it. So, as far as the red carpet on the 15th, what can you tell those folks out there to look forward to?
Okay, we can look forward on the 15th to all the good, amazing artists that will be performing for us live on stage. And me, myself, I know I can't wait. I'm counting the days because I know it'll be a lot of fun. And to see all the people that will be getting awards and you get to mingle, we'll get to see a lot of people we haven't seen in a long time.
So, pull out that beautiful dress, you guys, and come on out on the 15th of April. And then I think on the next day, which is the Sunday, there's a beauty pageant for Mr. Hogan. You know, his pageant is on the Sunday, which is the 16th. So we have two great events to support the 15th and the 16th. So, Miss Lisa, as far as all the entertainment and the artists that we have here in Los Angeles alone, how do you think we're doing? You know, I need someone else like yourself comments on that particular part.
I think we're doing excellent when it comes to our own Belizean artists. We have a lot of talents now that's surfacing and keep surfacing constantly, and we can see them out like when we go to the events, they're performing live on stage. A lot of them now are writing their own songs, which is really good to me because a lot of people mostly like to redo. We have a lot of artists that redo
Somebody
other people's
else's.
songs, but I love it when an artist can
Original.
put the pen on paper and write their own songs and just perform it
Wow,
to
yeah.
the best of their ability. That's
Brother
really
Iceberg.
talented. Yeah, a lot of talents in Belize.
Right. So, you have any question for Miss Lisa Bella over here?
I am curious. Let me make sure I get myself
He
in the
is
shot right here.
curious.
I'm curious about being an MC. You've done a lot of this before?
I've hosted before a lot of events, and I've done like interviews at reggae concerts and here and there, but
How long ago since you started that stuff?
I would say about a year, not that long.
All right, all right. You
I think
you
we
it?
kind of putting her on the spot.
I love it. I love it.
You love it.
I
You
love it.
What is it you
Yeah.
like about it?
Everything, interacting with the different people,
Right.
the different personalities,
Right.
see people coming out. I'm a people person, and I
Okay.
love people, and so I think it's good. I
Well,
love it.
we're looking forward to see you up on stage. All
Yeah.
right.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
she's
can't
one of them
wait.
that we kind of fish back in to that field, you know. So they run away for a minute, but then we got to bring them back into the light of what they love. Because you hear what she said, LOVE, so many times. I love it. I love it. So that is.
And Miss Proby is going to be there too, so it's two of you guys up on
Yes.
stage, bouncing off each other's right there, and that would be so good. That's right. I think we have Miss Proby up on stage, so let me just make sure I get her now on the microphone, so that you folks can hear what she's going to be saying to us. Miss Proby, hello. How are you? Hello, Miss Proby.
Hello, hello.
How are you?
Oh, great. How are you guys doing?
Well, we're all right. We're feeling. Miss Lorna is a little hot right here. I don't know. Too much pressure, I guess.
Too much pressure, Elaine. He's putting pressure on me, and Lisa over here is putting pressure on me. So how are you? Is busy?
Busy.
All right, we know the tax season is almost coming to a close right here, April 15th being the deadline. Can you tell us, I know you are extremely busy, but what folks should know who are still lingering and not doing what they're supposed to? Tell us about it.
Well, most importantly, if you haven't done your taxes yet, make sure that you get to file an extension. Right? If you're not going to make it in to get it done, of course, here at ProBiz, we're going to be working around the clock for the next 7 to 10 days because the deadline is actually next Tuesday. But if you're not going to make it in, make sure that you file an extension. And if you're going to owe anything, send some money in. It will reduce the penalties. So, because an extension of time to file is not an extension of time to pay. So just keep that in mind.
Hold on.
Let me file an extension, all right? So you guys won't get that penalty.
Let's probably let me repeat that. An extension is not necessarily extension to pay. It's just extension of time.
Of time.
Right. An extension of time to file is not an extension of time to pay. So when you file an extension, you avoid paying the late filing penalty.
Okay.
If you have two penalties, you will pay a late filing penalty and a late paying penalty. So if you can avoid the late paying penalty and send some money in with your extension, then that will help you out in the long run.
All right. All right.
All right.
Well, we're glad you gave us that information because I have to file now.
Your extension. And
Right, you have to file now. Okay.
did you mention how long is the extension for?
Beg pardon?
When they file the extension, how long do they get before they should try to get the taxes in?
Well, it's 6 months. I don't like telling anybody that because then you wait to the last day, the end of the extension. But yeah, you have 6 months to file.
Right.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Is there anything else, Miss Proby?
So, I mean, that's the most important. Don't forget the extension because the penalties are going to be expensive. So, call in. At Probus, you can just give us a call. Let us know you want to file an extension, and we'll take care of it for you. You don't really necessarily have to come in to get that done, okay?
That's right.
So,
That's right.
Yeah, you can call us here at Probus 323-290-9034, and call, your tax preparer, whomever. Make sure you get that in if you're not going to get the taxes filed. Very important.
Right.
All right. Thank you very much, Miss Proby, for calling in.
Thank you. You guys have a great day.
All right.
All right. All right, there you have it. With your taxes, you guys, it's very important. You have a couple of extra days, but if you can't sit down and get it done, just file that extension with any of your tax person. Again, we're going to bring it back here. We are here live at Little Belize. I want to say hello to Mark. How are you, my dear? Long time no see. And we thank everyone that is help pushing the International Red Carpet Affair. So get your ticket. All the people from out of town, contact us for hotel reservation because we do have a hotel that you can get a discount on.
What? On a big man?
Oh, sure. We gotta have you guys call in to win free. I'm gonna give away 2 tickets right now. So Yes, so you got to call in quick though because I almost forget. We only got like 10 more minutes on here, but we're gonna give you something. A quick question. Will, do you have something that you can ask them to call in?
Yeah. What's the
Right.
name? What's the name of her store?
Yes.
I'm just juggling memory right here.
I don't even know.
Oh, that's a good one.
But we're gonna put it out there. We'll say hello to.
That's right. You go ahead. You're live.
Yes.
Say it.
Oh, okay. Hi. We just got a call from Miss Elaine Proby, and joining us is Miss Bella Kareem. Hi, Bella. How are you?
Miss Trisha Burke.
Miss Trisha Burks.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome, welcome.
And what Miss Abigail Yearwood saying there?
Yearwood. Oh, okay. Says shout out all to my nephew in Belize taking part in the band fest. Oh, there's a band fest going going down.
Band fest. Yeah.
All right. He's at Hollywood.
Holy Redeemer.
Holy Redeemer Marching Band.
All right.
Okay, so we got a shout out to that. Woo!
Main course is soca music.
I like how you tell them for calling, but you're not getting a number. What kind of thing that, Miss Lorna? What number is they supposed to call?
I have the number online, so for those of you who wants to call into the radio station,
I'm sure they're not going to remember that question because she said it fast and not even me remember what's the name of her store.
Who could pronounce that name, right?
No man, no. yeah. All right, so let's find something out the flyer right here real quickly.
All right.
If they could name 2 DJs that is coming in.
Yes.
And from where?
2 DJs that's listed on the
flyer.
flyer.
I'm not going to call a name and from where they're coming in. How about that? Real quickly? All right. So I don't have to do the check on the flyer. I don't want to know.
Your vampire, your Sokoya, your bloodsucker, your Dracula. He burning me, burning me, burning out. He burning me, burning me, burning out. He burning me, burning me, burning out. He burning me, burning me, burning. This lady West on me bite you. Right there, right there, right there. This lady West on me bite you. Right there, right there, right there. This lady West Dragon bite you. Right there, right there, right there. And this lady West Navy bite you. Right there, right there, right there. DJ Ocean, give it. I feel the drinks gone up in she head. So where you bite, where you bite, where you bite me, Mossiah? Sing it. So where you bite, where you bite, where you bite me, Mossiah? Young vampire.
Yeah. What about for the guys? Where they go get for their head done and fix up like? We're going on with that. You know?
Do you do guys also?
No, but there's a barber shop right there at Cape Sharp and Sassy on Slauson, 4435 Slauson.
Yeah, I always think about how it's so unfair. The guys, they don't get anything, but the woman, they get everything.
Woman power, I guess. No, but it's so easy for the guys. Them they could just go ball and take one razor and ball to their head. So. But anyway, we here.
Let me extend a warm welcome to each and every one for this cultural celebration. And we thank you.
Okay, so and for the guys, Lisa have a shop that you guys can visit because we are giving a prize on the red carpet. So you guys have to look sharp and hair have to cut. So can you tell them where they can go?
Kips, Sharp and Sassy, Barber, salon, and it's on 4435 Slauson Avenue, the same place where the shop is that I work at.
Okay, so there you have it. The same location. You can get your hairdo for the female. You can get your haircut for the male.
All right.
And don't forget to get that red attire, the red dress. Coming down the red carpet, we have Mr. Clyde Gillett, an awesome photographer that's gonna be shooting, and he is a paparazzi. So you better look good when you come down the red carpet, because he will get you in any position. He is so good. Again, do you have any last word, Miss Lisa Bella?
Well, coming soon, as you know, I'll launch my own hair products. So hopefully by the summer, and I'll put the word out. I guess however I can get it out.
You got Radio Belizemix.
Radio Belizemix.
Quite easy.
So
bring your ads right here, right? And we are, accepting ads between the 2 hours from 11 a.m. to 1 a.m. on the Wayk Up Laik Dis show.
Right, exactly.
So if you have something that you want to get out there, trust me, you see how I talk, your ad going to get out there. So
you bet. You bet.
And
so here, what we're doing right here, you can get your ad on a prime show like this, which is really good. And Ms. Lorna is definitely going to make sure that everybody know about it.
Right.
And then during the week, constantly you want it running.
24/7.
You put it on Radio Belizemix. That's what we're doing. We're taking care of our folks right here. And that's the reason why you heard me ask about a barber. I'm trying to find a Belizean guy who cuts hair so I could support them. We need to support our own folks. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nothing wrong with supporting the others, but we need to support our folks too. Get it?
Right. And that's the key, guys. So just circulate the funds into the Belizean community. We want to we want to get stronger, you guys. So support each one of our business. Again, do you have any fashion shows like the hair shows? Because I really love hair shows. Have you ever done any of those?
Yes, I've done a couple hair shows, but we don't have none right now at this time in the making, like in the planning. And also, I have a hairline. I got a pitch in there. I have a hairline. It's called the Hairfairy Collections.
Okay.
And I'm working on the website now so that everybody can just click on the link and purchase my hair.
Excellent.
There you have it. Click on the links. And I think he wants you to say something else. Anything else?
Oh yeah, he wants me to say we're working on a salon that should be
coming
running soon. Yeah.
All right. So she is she's really moving up the ladder and making things happen, and that's what we want with all our businesses. We want to grow stronger, so we want to support each business, guys. I don't care what you have, we need to just support it and be positive about what others are doing.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Well, sure.
So once again, you are on. Let's do the
Wayk Up Laik Dis.
All right. Ms. Lorna, what I want to do right now, I want to get David just before we close out. Okay?